Hello book lovers, I'm Khodakivska. This is Cat Joseph, the writer's cat. Welcome to our channel. So book lovers, today's Sunday book review will be dedicated to the book that impressed me so much. It dropped a huge, massive anchor into my bookish heart. It's one of the toughest and saddest novels I've recently read, but still, this book is about hope against hope. This book still encourages her to live for even when it's impossible to live. At least it seems it's impossible to live. So, if you follow me on Instagram and other social media, you have already probably read my review on this book, but I promise to film a separate video on this book because this book is a gem, and I do want this debut book meet more and more new readers, and just like filled with their all the challenges, all the obstacles, and all these inspiring, powerful energy of the main characters for life. So I'm talking about this one. Our Birds Are in the Nest by incredibly talented Wendy Hart. Well, first of all, the book cover. Just take a look. It's from this side, it's better, I guess. Just take a look how elegant, how glorious, how tender the book cover is. I am loving it. And here is the back cover. It definitely reflects the content of the book because the life of the main character is just like a snake, or twisty, or full of twists and turns, or perilous turns, or tough, but still totally reflects the content of the book. So I truly love the book cover. The second one, the plot of the book. I'm sorry because Cat Joseph wants to have some snacks. Just a second. So I'm back. Yes, I'm back. So the plot, we follow a girl named Minnie. We first meet her in Belfast, Ireland, when we follow her since her early childhood in Belfast, I would say in this way. In Belfast, Ireland, she faces so many challenges, such a tough time, in particular death or a disease, or tuberculosis in particular, and religious intolerance, or so this girl Minnie is trying to survive and cope with all this mess, but finally Minnie, her family, almost all her family decides to just like float away from this curse, and they are boarding the immigrant ship, and they go to Australia, Brisbane. But the curse can be a stubborn thing, and when they reach Australia, their life appears not so cloudless as they expected to be. They face new challenges, new tough and sad times, such as the upheaval of the First World War, drought, and the beginning of Great Depression, and others. So Minnie is trying to live, trying to go through the hell, with preserving this bright inner light in her heart, whether she's able to cope with all this mess, or whether she managed to survive. You can find out reading this historical fiction slash family saga, and a bit biographical novel, because this one is partially based on the life of the author's parental grandmother. So the writing style, I just like fell in love with the writing style from the first lines, from the first words, from the first pages, because it's great. It's well paced, or it's fast where it needed to be fast. It's pretty deliciously, I would say, slow when it needed to be slow, in order to just like to stop, to process, to marinate in the quotes. You see I have a lot of tabs right here because the book is full of wise memorable bright quotes. It's twisty. There are a lot of tense or sad twists and turns, but still, it's also full of encouraging, inspiring, hopeful, and loving and light-hearted quotes that just like inspires or just like make you believe in a brighter future, and so on and so forth. The book is dark, dark in a realistic sense of this word, because the author managed to portray all these dark times just like in a splendid way. I felt their pain or their inner tortures, or all these mans that was happening all around. It's tough, it's dark, it's painful. Or please check out the content warnings. But still, the book is adorable. It makes people not to take everything for granted, to cherish every moment, to cherish your beloved ones, to cherish your friends and family, and every single moment of your life. And I would say to value and to cherish every single bright moment of your life. So, just a second. I'm sorry, it was my husband who distracted me a bit. So, the characters of the book, as I've just told you, are all of them are memorable. All of them were perfectly thought out. These are their transformation, their development from the beginning to the final of the book is just like it was made in a splendid way, so masterful. I would never say that this is a debut novel of Wendy Hart, because the character's development was made just brilliantly. I felt this emotional connection to the main character to me from the first pages, from the first lines, because it seems to me it's a great portrait of a strong female character, the character who managed to smile, even struggling through her life, or going through just like unbearable pain or tough times, but still she not only preserves this inner light in her soul, she still managed to stay kind, to stay. She understands what is empathy. She's full of understanding, hope, love, and all positive vibes that are so incredibly tough to preserve when such a mess is unfolding in front of the person. I truly adore all of the characters. Their portrait memorably. I just like I leave with all of them long after I finished reading this book, and just like Minnie will stay in my bookish heart for a long time, and I will definitely reread this book in some time, because it's great. So the next one is the quote. As you can see, I have a lot of quotes right here. Let it be. It's full of realistic quotes. It's full of inspiring quotes, or it's full of wise, touching quotes. Let it be. This one. Let it be the realistic one. Right here. The need to eat always wins. Brief, wise, tough, but it's true. I couldn't agree more. Would I read the other books by Wendy Hart? Absolutely yes. I can't wait to read the other creations by Wendy Hart. Khodakivska is coming back. I can't wait to read her other books. I will definitely order them. I will definitely read them and share all my musings and reflections with you. I gave this book my highest humble rating. I was balancing between giving it only 5.5 stars, but then I didn't have it. I love this book from cover to cover. It's totally unputdownable, or even though it's tough, or it's dark tough in a realistic sense of this word, because the times the main characters were coming through is just like unbearably painful, but still I just love this book from cover to cover, and finally I've decided to give it my highest humble rating, 5.5 out of 5 stars. I would also say that, or if you enjoy reading, if you read and if you enjoy reading Gone with the Wind and The Thorn Birds, you will enjoy reading this one. They are a bit similar, the writing style a bit similar. Khodakivska is trying to get on the windowsill. This book somehow reflects these two. So if you're a fan of, as I am, of Gone with the Wind and The Thorn Birds, you will fall in love with their Birds in the Nest by Wendy Hart. So that's all for Sunday book review. Thank you so much for dropping by. I do hope that you will enjoy reading this book, Birds in the Nest, by Wendy Hart, as much as I did. If you have already read this book, please let me know what's your favorite part, or what you like the most, or who's your favorite character, or why. So tell me your musings. I'm truly curious about it. If you still haven't read it, I just like show you who is he. Oh, hello. If you still haven't read the book, I would highly recommend you to the kitty. If you still haven't read, I'm sorry, such a mess. If you still haven't read Birds in the Nest by Wendy Hart, but you enjoy reading just like perfectly thought out, or and their portrait truth-based novels with incredibly memorable characters. Just like I would highly recommend you to read this one. Birds in the Nest by Wendy Hart. So book lovers, I'm Khodakivska. This is Khodakivska, the writer's cat. Thank you so much for dropping by and watching this video. Please subscribe if you want more of our book talks. Anyway, stay safe, take care, and happy reading. See you soon. Bye.